Today, we are going to paint the background for our outer space landscape. I'm going to start by writing my name on my white piece of paper. Then I'm going to flip it over, make sure it's sitting inside of my tray. I'm going to get an assortment of cups and lids, about 4 or 5, and place them around my paper. It's okay if they touch the edge, but try not to have them right up against each other. That looks good. Now I'm going to start with my magenta colored watercolor paint, and I'm going to paint it horizontally across my paper. Try to paint the entire thing horizontally. As you paint around the edges of the cups, you will need to hold the cups down and the lids down so they don't move around on you too much. Those are going to leave nice white circles for us to fill in later with our planets. As you paint around the edges, it will be tricky to paint horizontally, so just kind of go around in a curve if you need to, but try to do most of it side to side or horizontal. Now I'm going to move on to my blue, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to overlap it with the purple. I did not wash my paintbrush before I went to blue. I just went ahead and stuck it right in there. It's all going to mix together anyways eventually, so it'll be okay. I'm going to try to get as many spaces as I can, but I don't have to get everything. Now the black paint is going to go on last. Now with this color, you do want to make sure you get all your white spaces, since this is the last color that's going to be painted onto our paper. We do not want to leave any spots white, except for the spots that are underneath of the cups. That looks good. Make sure you go all the way around, get all the edges, all the corners, check everything really well. That looks good. So now I'm going to put my paintbrush away, and I'm going to get my big salt rocks, and I'm going to scatter them with my fingers across my paper. So what the salt is going to do is it's going to absorb the paint as the paper dries, and it will leave a really cool effect, almost like a spot on your paper. Once you have scattered your salt across your paper, you are almost done. You need to take all the cups very carefully and all of the lids off of your paper. And now we're going to carry it on the tray to the drying rack. When you get to the drying rack, very carefully slide your paper off of the tray and place it onto the drying rack. And then we're all done.